Anne lives in a 2-bedroom flat and has a long-standing commitment to living sustainably. Here she tells us why old and second-hand things are often the most sustainable as well as aesthetically satisfying.
I want to live sustainably, or I aim to live sustainably, because it's part of an overall kind of approach to life. I don't think that we actually can keep, in a consumer sense, I don't think we can keep using resources to make disposable things or things that won't last very long, because all of those resources have to come from somewhere, and it's just part of the way I live now. It's not something I even think about as doing something different. I don't really like new things. I'm much more interested in, I've got a real fetish, I guess, for vintage kinds of things, and I find also that those things that I find more aesthetically pleasing, even, you know, like my crockery, the kinds of decorations in my home, I find those things more beautiful, better made, they last longer. One of the things that I like to do is, you know, when I buy something that's perhaps from an op shop, or, you know, in a way it's a one-off. I won't probably see that type of item or that specific item again, and I often really like them. And I've noticed that people will kind of get rid of something because maybe a button's come off or something, and I'm not very good at sewing, but I have sort of taught myself a little bit, you know, I've got a sewing machine, and I will definitely do minor repairs so that something will last longer. I've tried to darn socks, you know, and because they're perfectly good wool socks, and it'd be great to, you know, not waste those socks. I find it very hard actually to throw things away, which is what our grandparents did all the time. You know, I've had older friends and relatives that I would see back in the 70s washing a plastic bag and reusing it. This stuff's recycling, reusing. It's not new. It makes sense.
You can make a difference as a renter to our climate change future.